Next is example 4, and we're going to talk about our coefficient of determination. And again, you should already have the diagnostic on in your calculator. You should have already done that part. So now we can go ahead and move into this part, which is the good part. Now, example 4 is talking about healthcare, and healthcare costs have been increasing over the years. And the following data shows the average cost of healthcare per person from 1976 to 1998. So here are years and this is the actual cost. And we're going to determine the best fit model between, or the best fit line, between linear, quadratic, and cubic regressions. Now, before you actually go into the problem, everybody should know that since you guys are like getting ready to graduate and get out in the real world and everything, you're going to be required to have health care now because of the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, whichever one you want to call them. Now you're required to have it. All depends on what our president does now to see like if he's going to keep that in play or if it's going to change it or what. But right now you're required to have health care. So with that, make sure that you actually pay attention to all the stuff that you need to know, because healthcare is not that cheap. But if your company actually, or wherever you're working, actually has that built in, that's perfect. That helps you out so much. So healthcare costs, you're going to have that as an adult. All right, so we're going to determine the best fit line. So it means we're going to go into our calculator and do the stuff we've been doing the whole time for the practices and the example. So we're going to go to stat. We're going to go to number 1. And again, we're going to clear these out. So clear, enter. Go up to L2, clear, enter. And put these numbers in. And again, we're putting in the years because it does not say that x equals 0 for this year or that year. It doesn't say that, so therefore you put the numbers in exactly as you see it. Alright, again, make sure you verify that the values are in there correctly, and then we're going to move on to this next part. So here, we're going to do a linear, quadratic, and cubic regressions. And also, before we actually do that, we have our whole vars thing of going down, 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 vars to the right, so and so and so and so. With that, we're going to change a little bit for each one of these. For our linear regression, we're going to do y1. So we're going to do the same thing as down, 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 vars to the right, 1, 1. Here, we're going to do y2 for quadratic. And then here, we're going to do y3. And with that, I want you to stay with me when we do this, because with each one of these are not 1 over 3. It's y3, y2, and y1. Now, with that, when we do this, stay with me, because it's important that we keep all 3 functions in the calculator. All 3 of them. Because we need to figure out which one is the best. All right, so with this, we're going to come back here, and we're going to do linear. And if we go back to our paper that we have with all the steps on it, linear is number 4. So we're going to do number 4 for linear. Linear. So we're going to go to stat, go to the right. We're going to go down to number 4. Number 4 right there, that's linear. Enter. We're going to go down, down, down. And we're going to do the same exact thing we've been doing. So vars to the right, 1, 1. And then calculate that. And this time you see there's an r squared there. So that's your coefficient of determination. R squared is coefficient of determination. So we're going to write down here for y1. We're going to write down the equation. And again, around 2 decimal places for a and b. And we're also going to write down r squared. And again, r squared, do not round. Do not round. Don't round it, boy, don't round it. Don't round it, don't round it, don't round it, don't round it, don't round it. You keep it just like that. You keep it just like that. You keep it just like that. We're on the diet. All right. So that's y1. That's our first one. So that's pretty close to 1, but let's see if the other ones are even closer. So now we're going to go to y2 for a quadratic. That's our y2. All right, now this time we're going to pretty much follow the same process, but when we do this part here, we go into the right, we're going to go to quadratic like we've been doing, number 5, and then we're going to go down, 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 vars to the right. But for y2, we're going to do 1, 2. This to help us get y2. So this part here is y1. This is to help us get y2. So when we do our calculations here, we're going to go to stat, going to go to the right like normal, go do 5, go down to 5 for quadratic. Again, we're going to go down, 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 vars to the right. But now we're going to do 1, 2. So you see there, it's y2 right there now. And so that's what we need, y2. Then we're going to calculate it. And we have another equation. And we write down that equation again. And again, we have r squared. So here, we're going to write the equation down. Y equals x squared plus bx plus c. And here for this part, we're writing down each one of these. I'm going to round it 2 decimal places. Make sure again you round it correctly, because if it's not rounded correctly, it's going to throw your answer off. Well, not throw your answer off, but I'm going to mark that part wrong. So make sure you round this absolutely correct. And if you need help again on that, make sure you call me over, and make sure you understand and know it, because you have to know that part, round it correctly. Okay, so we rounded those, and then again write down r squared. Now r squared again, do not round it. Don't you do it. Do not round it, do not round it, don't you do it. Don't round it, don't round it, no, don't round it, don't round it, no, don't round it, don't round it, no, 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 don't round it, don't round it, no, r squared, don't round it, no, no, r squared, don't round it, no, no, don't you do it. Alright, so that's there. And so if you look at it, r squared here is 0.998. This part is 0.995. So far, quadratic is better because it's closer. But now let's check our, the cubic and see if that's better or if it's just worse. Alright, so again here, we're going to do the same thing we just did for quadratic. But this time we're going to use, like we said here, cubic is y3. So when we do our work here, again, we're going to go down, 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 vars to the right. But this time we're going to do 1, 3. So that way we have y3. And then down and enter. So same thing there. So when we do this, again, we did stat. We go to the right. We're going to go down to cubic, which is number 6. Cubic. Again, we go down, down, down. Hit vars to the right. We have 1 and 3. So 1, 3. And it gives us y3 right there. And that's the y3 we need right there. And so we're going to calculate that. And we're going to write that problem out too. Round each one of these to 2 decimal places, except for r squared. Don't you round it. No, no, no. Don't you round it. No, you round r squared. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You'll be sorry. Alright, so here, you have a negative 0.05 x cubed. And then each one of these should be the same numbers that I have here. Should be on your paper. And again, make sure you know how to do this in the calculator by yourself, because you will have this on your next test. So you got to make sure you know how to do it. Whew. It's a long one. So that's your cubic one. And again, make sure you know how to round correctly. All right, and then r squared. R squared. Okay, so we have each one of those. So looking at these, you have 0.995, you have 0.998, and you have 0.999. So which one will be the best? So that means quadratic would be the best. Sorry, not quadratic. Cubic would be the best. Cubic would be the best. So we'll just circle that and be done with it. Now, the last thing is go to y equals. Hit y equals. And because you actually did the y1, y2, and y3 part, all three of those equations are in there. So depending on whichever one was the best fit, that's the one you actually use if you had to put a number in there and find out the future value. So that's gonna be the best part. That's gonna be the easy part. So we're gonna look at doing that very, very shortly. We're gonna do that. And just when you do that, just make sure that if it's y1, if it's y3, that was the best. So let's just do here. So let's say since y3 is the best, that means when we do our put stuff in the calculator to find out future value, we will do y3. So we go vars, sorry, not vars, sorry. Yeah, we go vars, sorry, to the right, 1, 3 this time to get the y3 on there. So again, that's vars to the right, 1, 3. That gives us the y3. And that's that same part down here, the vars to the right, 1, 1. But again, y1 is 1, 1. Y2 is 1, 2, like you have right there. And then y3 is 1, 3, like you have right there for y3. Same thing works down here. 1, 2 would be y2. 1, 3 would be y3. So that's important there. So whichever one is the best, that's one you have to use, y1, 2, or 3. And make sure you use it. All right. And now we have one more example and then we're done.